Hi, it's Gary. Welcome to today's video. Wrap up. It's the wrap up of March, the end of March, my DC Heroes month. Here's some of the pens I've been using this month. Join me now, down on the table. We'll do a ranking of the pens. I'll give you my thoughts on each of them as we're going along. And I'll also do a ranking of the inks I've been using. So please, join me now, down on the table. Welcome down to the table. So end of March, end of my DC Heroes month. We started off with the Fountain Pen Revolution Darjeeling with Diamine Red Robin. I filled that 3 times during the month. We have the HongDian, The Light of Hope with Diamine Early Dusk. That's still going strong. The TWSBI Eco with Diamine Merry and Bright. I did swap that part way through for Colourverse NGC 2264. The Nahvalur Key West with Diamine Solar Storm. I did fill that up once during the month. We have the Leonardo Furore with Diamine Glacier. And I swapped to ink partway through the month for Diamine Bliss. And then we've got the Visconti Homo Sapiens with Diamine Fireside Snug. And that one, that's been filled up twice this month. So how do I rank these pens? Coming in at position number 6. Had to think about this, but not too hard because it was actually quite obvious. The TWSBI Eco. I love my Ecos. I've got quite a few Ecos. Start of the month with Merry and Bright. Now that's a shimmer ink. And what I found was the feed was getting blocked and I was getting flow issues. To the state where I could write maybe a sentence, then it would stop writing. I'd have to shake it a few times. It would then write maybe half a word. So I'd have to prime the feed. Once I primed the feed, it would then write again about half a sentence, then go back to the beginning. So I thought, yeah, maybe it just doesn't like the shimmer ink. So I stripped the pen down. I gave a really good clean through my ultrasonic cleaner. Then I filled it with Colourverse NGC 2264. Now this is a standard ink. First couple of days it was fine. I managed to get about 4 pages out of it. But then it started doing the exact same thing, which is why you can see the plunger's been pushed down a bit because I had to prime the feed quite a lot. So it really was a poor experience, which is a shame because it is a pen that I really like. What I'm going to do is give it another really deep clean. I'm going to give it even longer in the ultrasonic, especially with the feed. See if I can get anything out of it that way. But in terms of ranking, because it was just so bad, that comes in at position number 6. So that was the TWSBI Eco. Position number 5, I'm going to give to the Fountain Pen Revolution Darjeeling with Diamine Red Robin. Nothing wrong with the pen. All these pens are really good. Didn't have as many flow issues with this. I know I'm being picky here. I don't like the converter, so I had to fill this up a number of times. In the hand, it's quite nice. It writes really well. It does feel quite light though. That's one of the other reasons why I've marked this down. The line it gives to me is a little bit on the fine side, but my preference is at the moment I do like my broader nibs. But nothing wrong with the pen. It was just I'm having to rank, and compared to the others, I'm going to give this position number 5. So that's a Fountain Pen Revolution Darjeeling. Position number 4. The Leonardo Furore. We just move this up so we actually have that there on the page. It's another pen. Nothing wrong with it. Really like the pen. Beautiful looks. Really nice writer when it writes. We've got that captured converter. There you can see we've got Diamine Bliss in there now. The ink I started the month with, Diamine Glacier. That's a Star Bright ink, so it's got all that gorgeous silver shimmer in it. Again, I had the same issue I had with the TWSBI Eco. The feed was getting blocked, so it would stop writing after a few words. Very frustrating because I love the colour of the ink. What I then did, same as I did with the Eco, so I stripped the pen down, I gave the feed and the nib a really good clean through in an ultrasonic cleaner, then filled it with Diamine Bliss, which is a standard ink. Since I did that, it's written really well. So unlike the Eco, where even with the standard ink I was getting the same problem, just by giving it a really good deep clean, that solved the issue with the Furore. I love the shape of the Furore. I love the shape here that we see with the section. Just a really nice, comfortable and stunning looking pen. But because of those issues I had earlier in the month, this comes in at position number 4. So that's the Leonardo Furore. Position number 3. I'm just going to move this up. Can I get... No, I can't quite get them all on there. Position number 3, I'm giving to the HongDian, the Light of Hope. I love the look of this pen. It's beautiful blue colour, and the fact it goes all the way down into the nib. The ink lasts and lasts and lasts. As you can see here, I've only used about half a converter full. Very nice. Why am I marking it down to number 3? It's the size. This section just too thin for me. I find it's all right. It's not too uncomfortable, but if I want to do a really long writing session, I find that my finger and my thumb will start to get a little bits of cramp in it. It's just the thinness and the way I have to grip it. Other than that, I don't mind the pen. I quite like it. I like the ink. The ink's a nice, unusual blue colour. But again, we are ranking. So we're coming in at position number 3. So that's the HongDian, the Light of Hope. 2 more pens to go. Let's move it down. We can get both of them now on the page. I bet you can't guess which is number 1. So position number 2. It's the Key West. Brilliant, lovely pen. Just look at the sparkle on here. It's a little bit of an in-your-face type pen. Cartridge converter. There we go. Virtually out of ink. Just a little bit of ink left in there. And that was the second fill. Really enjoyed this pen. The section, it's a nice width. It's nice and comfortable. The pen, nice length. Feels nice. Not really a post-in pen because it's literally just hanging on there. Although it didn't that time. Normally that falls over. Steel nib. But just nice. Puts down a very nice line. The ink, a little bit disappointed with the ink. It's a beautiful dark purple colour. I do like the base colour. It's meant to be a chameleon. I don't see much of that coming through no matter what paper I used it on. And I have tried it on multiple papers throughout the course of the month. In terms of ranking, we're going to give that position number 2. Which means the winning pen, unsurprisingly, is the Visconti Homo Sapiens with Diamine Fireside Snug. I just love this pen. One of my favourites. I know it's very expensive. I love the lava material. I love the way it feels in my hand. It's got a nice weight to it. Nice section. Only downside, doesn't have an ink window. That's because this is a vacuum filler. So I've got no idea on my ink levels. I've had to fill it 3 times. That's how much I like it. And with this ink, I've got 1, possibly 2 more fills left. And then I'll be searching for another ink to put in here. It's just a glorious pen. It feels so nice. So this comes in at position number 1. That's the Visconti Homo Sapiens. We now take a look at how I've ranked the inks that I started the month off with. Just dropping in to interrupt your regular programming. Would you like to help support the channel? If so, please consider joining as a member. As a member, you'll get early access to my videos. I normally upload them a couple of days before they go out, and as soon as they're uploaded, they'll be released to members. There'll also be a shout out at the end of the videos, and then as we get the members coming in, we'll actually chat among ourselves and work out what other perks, what other things you'd like me to add in. You know, would you like maybe a monthly live chat just for members? All down to us. So please, if you can, consider joining the channel. A link will be in the description down below. The inks. How do I rank those? At position number 6, I'm giving it to Diamine Red Robin. It's a nice ink, just not overly exciting. Position number 5, Diamine Merry and Bright. Like the colour. It's a nice bright colour. It was just the issues that it gave me when I was using it in that eco. But now it may not be the ink, but I need to experiment with some other pens. Position number 4, just reposition this. I'm giving to Diamine Solar Storm. It's a shame the Chameleon didn't show more. If I'd have seen more Chameleon, it would have scored higher. Position number 3, going to give to Glacier. I love the Star Bright. It was blocking up the feed, causing me problems when I was writing. Position number 2, Fireside Snug. Very nice bright coloured ink. See a lot of shading on this on most papers. So position number 1, that goes to Diamine Early Dusk. I just love this colour. It's a blue, yes I know, but it's an unusual blue, and that's really what attracts me to it. Finally, I ran a poll over on my website. Didn't get very many votes on this, so I'm not going to run any polls in the future, but we did one on this one, so I will show it. 3 pens got no votes, and they were the 3 top pens there. The remaining 3 pens did get some votes. So, position number 3 with the viewers, we've got the Leonardo Furore. At position number 2, we've got the Nahvalur Key West. And position number 1, that went to the Visconti Homo Sapiens. So let's move this out of the way, and I'll fetch in the pens for one final look. My pens for March of 2025, position 6 goes to the TWSBI Eco. Position 5, the Fountain Pen Revolution Darjeeling. Position number 4 to the Leonardo Furore. Number 3 to the HongDian, the Light of Hope. Number 2 to the Nahvalur Key West. And the winning pen, the Visconti Homo Sapiens. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. So what are your thoughts? What are your rankings? Are they any different than what I came up with? Please drop any comments down below. Let's kickstart the conversation. Please hit that thumbs up button. Every time you like, every time you comment, just helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so that you can get new videos as I release them. I'll talk to you again soon.